Hey friends, Leigh Brown again with My Kitchen, My Rules. I'm going to show you how to make Cheerwine frosting for brownies, and this is worth all the calories, just for the record. Okay, so to make this, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of butter at room temperature, or if you forgot to leave it out, put it in the microwave for 10 seconds spurts until it's soft. Do not let it get melty because the consistency will be messed up. Then you need 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is a half a block. And we'll just ish that because that's close enough. And I'm using the reduced fat one, which they call that Neufchâtel cheese. And if I said it wrong, don't be judging me in the comments because I'm Southern and I say things how I want to say them. Thank you. So let's get that squished out of here. Some of y'all like cream cheese and some don't. It's one of those polarizing things I have discovered, kind of like sour cream. Some people care for it and some do not. All right, now the next thing you need is Cheerwine syrup. Now, if you don't have any of this, then you got to go to cheerwine.com to buy it. I about fell out of my chair when I first saw that they were selling this because y'all have been looking for this for years and they caved during the pandemic and decided to let the public buy it. So go buy some right quick while they have it. But you need 1/4 cup of this. Now this is syrup, friends. This ain't Cheerwine. Don't drink this straight. Don't put this in a cocktail, but it makes excellent fudge. And it's frankly just like the perfect ingredient because it's so concentrated. We need 1/4 cup. Now you're saying, but Leigh Brown, I have a Cheerwine soda pop in my house and I do not have any syrup and I do not care to go buy any. Here's how you make your own at home. Take a saucepan, put it on the stove, get 1 cup of Cheerwine, the regular soda, all right? And then let it sit and boil for 10, 12 minutes. It will reduce itself down. After it reduces down to ish about 1/4 cup, you've got Cheerwine syrup. So if you've got a can in 10 minutes, go for it. But if you want to feel all fancy and bougie, go ahead and buy the syrup and it's perfect. And then we need a wee tiny bit of almond extract and about half a teaspoon of that. You don't need a whole heck ton, just a little bit. And then we're going to have to get the ingredient that makes all frostings good. And that would be powdered sugar, but you know we're only going to use Dixie Crystals powdered sugar. And I got to tell y'all something that's magical. You might not know this, that Cheerwine and Dixie Crystals are birthday friends. They were both born in 1917. Oh, and I don't know if this recipe is on dixiecrystals.com. If it's not, then dixiecrystals.com. Y'all should add it because it's super good frosting. And by the way, this goes with my Cheerwine Brownies that we've already made, and you probably watched it and we're waiting on this to come along and finish it up. So get your hand mixer out. And you're going to mix in, I should put my apron on. Put your apron on because the Cheerwine might splatter. I think I'm safe right now. And mix in your cream cheese and butter and get it kind of smooth out. It's going to take us a second. I might could have used a smaller bowl. It looks kind of gross when you start. Look, it looks kind of weird. But it's all right. Keep going, friends. Keep going. Sometimes the things that look the strangest taste the best. And then after we get this smoothed out, we're going to put in about 3 cups of powdered sugar. Now you could use 4. Again, this goes into what consistency you like your frosting to be. And I don't usually eat a whole lot of frosting unless it's got Cheerwine and Dixie Crystals in it. And then I'm going to say, hey, it's worth all the calories. And did y'all know that cream cheese has dairy in it? Dairy has calcium. Calcium is important for bone density. And for those of y'all that are medium age like me or older, hey, older friends, you have got to worry about your bone density when you get to menopause and past. So frankly, y'all should be eating more butter and more cream cheese. Okay, so here we go. Let's take our mixer up a notch to medium as we get it smoothing out here. And for those of y'all that like to look at the food while we're cooking it, there you go. I am working on getting a second camera here in the studio kitchen of my house, but I don't have staff yet, so I'm working on that. And here we go. Make sure you get the chunks out because frosting is not super good when it's chunky, unlike mashed potatoes. So it's going to take us a couple of minutes to get the mix where I want it. We're just about there. And then we'll add in that 3 cups of powdered sugar, which is the consistency I like. All right. I'm going to stop and scrape down the bowl because that's how you win in these scenarios. Let's scrape her down. And I just want to lick that container that had the syrup in it. Not going to lie, y'all, not going to lie. I love Cheerwine syrup. I need to make y'all my Cheerwine fudge because I finally figured out that recipe. And I guess y'all would like to make it. Oh, there come the brownies, Lord. I got to keep moving. Put in my first cup. 1, 2, 3. There's 1 cup. Mix in your powdered sugar about a cup at the time so that you don't make a gigantic mess. And then we're going to stop the oven too. All right, I'll be back with y'all in 2 shakes as we start to mix this in. All right, so I'm gonna put in the last scoop. So what y'all missed, frankly, was just me sitting here running my hand mixer, and I didn't think y'all needed to watch that. If you did, then just imagine it. You know, watch this part over and over. The more sugar you put in, the lighter pink it's gonna be. So the color that I'm gonna wind up with is almost the color of the bathrooms that we have in real estate from the 50s and 60s. If y'all remember, we had the choice of Pepto-Bismol pink, bright yellow, Carolina blue, and then we had brown, and then the avocado green came in the 70s. It was a late entrant into the colored bathroom market. But the coolest thing for me is that those colors are coming back. So if you're buying a retro house, you should call your realtor. We'll probably tell you to slow your roll and don't mess up all that pretty mid-century modern look. Okay, so look, that's what you got, friends. A pretty pink frosting for your brownies. And again, add more sugar if you want to change the color to lighten it up before you add. Make sure your brownies are cool before you frost them. Y'all know that. And enjoy the heck out of it. Make sure you subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all next time.